Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 1996 musical fantasy animated film James and the Giant Peach, directed by Henry Selick and starring Paul Terry, Miriam Margolyes and Susan Sarandon. Let's begin. In summer 1948, James Henry Trotter is a young orphan living with his sadistic and domineering aunts, Spiker and Sponge, after his parents were eaten by a ghost rhinoceros on his birthday. What? Anyway, one day after rescuing a spider from his hysterical aunts, James obtains magical crocodile tongues from a mysterious old man, which grows a colossal peach on a nearby old peach tree that Spiker and Sponge exploit as a tourist attraction. At night, James eats through the peach to find a pit with several human-sized anthropomorphic invertebrates: Mr. Grasshopper, Mr. Centipede, Miss Spider, who was actually the spider he saved from Spiker and Sponge, Mr. Earthworm, Mrs. Ladybug, and Mrs. Glowworm. As they hear Spiker and Sponge searching for James, Centipede cuts the stem connecting the peach to the tree, and the peach rolls away into the Atlantic Ocean. The invertebrates drive on the peach to New York City, as James has dreamed of visiting the Empire State Building like his parents wanted to. Obstacles include a giant mechanical shark and undead skeletal pirates in the icy waters of the Arctic. When the group arrive, they are suddenly attacked by the tempestuous form of the rhinoceros that killed James' parents. James, though frightened, gets his friends to safety and confronts the rhino before it strikes the peach with lightning. James and the peach fall to the city below, landing atop the Empire State Building. After he is rescued by firefighters, Spiker and Sponge arrive and attempt to claim James and the peach. James tells the crowd of his fantastical adventure and exposes his aunt's mistreatment. Enraged at the betrayal, Spiker and Sponge attempt to attack James with stolen fire axes, but are stopped by the insects and arrested by the police. James introduces his friends to the New Yorkers and allows the children to eat up the peach. The peach pit is made into a cottage in Central Park, where James lives happily with the bugs, who form his new family, and also finds success and fame in the city. Mr. Centipede runs for New York mayor and is now James's father. Miss Spider opens up a club and is now his mother. Mr. Earthworm becomes a mascot for a skincare company and is now either James' uncle or cousin. Mrs. Ladybug becomes an obstetrician and is James's aunt. Mr. Grasshopper becomes a concert violinist and is now James's grandfather. And Mrs. Glowworm becomes the light in the torch of the Statue of Liberty and is now his grandmother. James celebrates his 9th birthday with his new family and friends. A post-credit scene shows a kid playing an arcade game called Spike the Ants, which involves the rhinoceros hitting the ants in the buttocks. If you enjoyed this film, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know which movie you'd like to see me do next, and what you thought of this. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.